Welcome to another Farmtown Misadventure with Charlie Manaliers and JJ. In this episode, I'll be showing you how to have your super neighbor have the capability to harvest the animals in your animal buildings and to manage your trains. So it's the train booths that are sent to you are actually taken care of by your super neighbor. If this information is helpful, click on like and subscribe. Enjoy. We're here on Charlie's account. He's got a lot of trains and animals, and he's got a super neighbor. And in this video, we're going to use JJ as being his super neighbor. So how do we go about setting up JJ as a super neighbor? We go down into our neighbor panel. I have JJ sitting here at the second position. So we just do a left click on there, come up to where it says Edit Super Neighbor. And this panel comes up and it shows that JJ is currently active. And I do already have him as a super neighbor because the little red dot there tells me that. And likewise, he has me as his super neighbor. It's Cole. And of course, you have all these fittings to what he is able to do in order to allow your super neighbor to harvest your animals. You must, however, make sure you have this one right here clicked on allow harvesting of animals. You have to have that done for your super neighbor. Now, for the trains, you simply have to have down here. We come down all the way down to this last section down here, which click on it. This permanently hires for management and specifically allow management of trains. And once that's all filled out, make sure we haven't done anything, save it, and it's all ready. Now we'll go over to JJ's. Okay, we're here on JJ's account now as JJ. And he's going to go to Charlie's account as super neighbor. Down here in the neighbor panel is various neighbors, and you'll notice that Charlie is sitting right here on the front and has that red dot to indicate that he is a super neighbor, and the blue dot down that Charlie and JJ are each other's super neighbor. But we want to go to Charlie's account, so we just simply click on there and go up here to visit Charlie's farm. And it loads. And you'll notice when we get there, we got these marker. Well, that's because there are things that are to be processed there, harvested, but we're not going to worry about those things because that's not the purpose of this video. So he just simply clicks on the walking person over here and clears that. Okay. And we're on the same farm that Charlie was on. Now, first off, we'll see if he actually has anything in has any animals that are ready to be harvested. So we're going to go to our toolbox and we're going to go over here and use the farm status tool, which is this one that looks like a pie up here, pizza pie. Click here and it opens up and it's gathering the data. Okay, we're more specifically interested in the animals, so I will click here and change that over to the next one down, which is animals. Okay, so we're currently showing on the current farm that he has 303 camel ready to be harvested, 302 cows, 300 goats, 304 geese, hens, horsehair, etc. So that's real good. So what we'll do now is see if he has any that are not ready yet on this farm. So we click on growing and we sit there and no, he doesn't. Okay, is he have any growing anywhere on his farms? If his farms are large enough, we can check this. You got to have a certain number of them above 36 by 36 in order to do this. Charlie has lots, so he's got all farms. We click here, and it shows us that somewhere he's got camel's milk yet to be done, horsehair to be done, and llama wool and sheep wool. Well, we won't worry about that at this point. So what we'll take and do is we'll just go ahead and click anywhere and close that. Now, how do we find out where this is at? We go over here and we're going to use the visitor's toolbox, which is right between Charlie's notepad to send him messages and his data here. And you'll notice there's a red marker under here that says there's a 4. Okay, what does that 4 mean? We mouse over this, and we see that it has a bunch of things in here. The ones we're interested in is one where it looks like a little train. And bear with me because my eye is not very good. And so I have to come straight up. Okay. Now, you see where this red train is? Put your mouse over that and click. And here is Charlie's train manager. You'll notice that Charlie has 4 trains that have been requested for boosting from his friends and neighbors and buddies. And some of these people will be also our buddy and neighbor. In this case, they're all. If they had unknown on there, we wouldn't know who those folks were. But as his super neighbor, I can accept this. And when I do, I get products. Again, I got products. Also, if I happen to have at least 3 full trains of my own, I can use this up here, which boosts all trains. And you get products for that. Then you could also go in, if Charlie has, your person has allows you to, okay, what are we, okay, now we'll go back and we close that. And now it's clear there. And if we wanted to, we could go in and work his trains. We could take and unload them. We could dispatch them, et cetera, et cetera. But that's not the purpose of this video, but you could do that as a super neighbor if he is allowing you to do this. Now, how about his animals? Well, we know he's got some. So what we got to do, we go here again to the visitor's toolbox, mouse over it, and then work your mouse up there real careful. Make sure you stay right in the center. And you get all the way up here to the top. And where it shows you the animal buildings, it says we can harvest Charlie Many Layers animals. You click there, and it says harvest all of his animals. You can decline it if you want, but you click it, and in that process, you will receive the animal products from that, as well as Charlie will receive it. But you get it in to your account as well. And this is a bonus for super neighbors and helps the person who you're a super neighbor for, helps them as well. And that's pretty well it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And have a great day. Happy farming.